Once upon a time, in a universe far, far away, a young boyfriend, FNF, sits on his very large bed, and then wacky shenanigans ensue. Twinsomnia is about a visit from two deities working as babysitters, boy and girl. This mod is small, but a lot of its focus went into simpler elements, so I will be breaking down the mod to see how well it did with this. If you enjoy this content and want to see more, please leave a like and subscribe. If there is one thing the art does, it is creating an atmosphere. The camera does a lot. It zooms, it bops, it dances and shakes. The art style is simpler, giving it more of a childlike feel, especially the cutscenes. Boy and girl look like the bare minimum representations of the two most basic sexes, and their poses do well in supporting this. On the topic, here is something this mod does that basically no other mod does. Normally, when a character finishes singing, they will snap to their idle animation. In Twinsomnia, they will shift from their current pose into their idle, creating a fluid movement. Another thing is how boy and girl have naturally looping idle animations. Several mods have done this. These are small things that really help with the immersion. There are several extra animations that also help define the characters. Once you reach Boogeyman, the colors take a drastic turn to reflect the mood change. The Lemon Demon's design, with its detailed lighting and messier lines, makes him stand out compared to the solid colors and clean lines that make up everything else. But he isn't the only instance of this. If you thought me calling them deities was strange, okay. There is your reason. The Lemon Demon has a naturally looping idle that does not move with the BPM. His left and right poses are strange. They appear to be mixed up, but that may not be the case. The notes he sings make it seem like Stankfield and Nate knew his poses would be like this. If this is a mistake, it can be seen as a blessing in disguise. The art is incredibly well made with its own style and great polish. Moving on to the mod's soundtrack, it is nothing short of well made. The music and vocals are focused around being energetic. To me, the songs give vibes of older video games. Sleep Talk starts out mysterious, but it turns it into a happy feeling. Roughhouse has an energetic rhythm that fits for playing a game. Power Hour ups the intensity to make the game feel like a playful brawl, but it calms down near the end as Boyfriend gets tired. Lastly, Boogeyman is when the bad guy shows up, making the fight serious. The voices of boy and girl are strong, and Boyfriend's voice is slightly different, working better with boy and girl. Along the lines of video game music, the menu theme really plays to this, and it in itself is a great tune. The same can even be said about the Game Over theme. The soundtrack has a great rhythm to move and play to. Because this mod kept things simple, there are no mechanics to talk about, simply the charting. With that, the charts for these songs are incredible. The flow is very enjoyable to play, and the chart works well with the vocals and poses. The songs are fairly easy, but here is another thing almost specific to this mod. The base game deems hard as its base difficulty, meaning that it has the full chart. The lesser difficulties will remove notes from the full chart. With Twinsomnia, normal is the base difficulty, and hard adds extra notes at the same timings as the full chart. The only other thing to mention is that you earn and lose health slower in this mod, making it feel like you have more health overall. A lot of mods look towards having mechanics to spice up the gameplay, but there is nothing wrong with simply using the base charting. The last thing to look at is the writing that went into the mod. When playing the story, there is a cutscene that plays before each song and after Boogeyman. These have a lot of personality, building the characters of the story and defining the situation. The menus reflect the overall impression of the mod's style. I don't usually mention this, but most mods, including this one, do a great job at picking colors for the free play background that fit well with the feel of the current song. The last thing is that there is a gallery that you unlock by beating the story. This is filled with concept art, bonus sketches, and other things related to the mod, such as lore and random drawings. This mod does an incredible job at world building. That is everything that I have to discuss. Here is a recap of my scores for the mod. Twinsomnia is one of the best Friday Night Funkin' mods I have ever played. Its atmosphere is charming, and its polish is immaculate. While other mods surmount it with sheer content and diversity, this mod refined the basics and stuck to its simplicity. Feel free to share your thoughts on the mod in the comments below. Until next time.